Indian superheroes have always fascinated us. From the cosmic energy of Shaktimaan to the futuristic world of Krrish, from the emotional journey of Flying Jat to the digital power of G1, Indian cinema has created its own unique superhero identity. But if you compare these movie superheroes with India's comic book legends like Nagraj, Dhruva, Doga, Bokal, Parmanu, and Shakti, you'll notice something surprising. They don't just feel different, they feel like they come from two completely different universes. And today, we're diving deep into the real reasons behind this difference. Indian movie superheroes are built for mass appeal. A Bollywood film has to entertain everyone: kids, parents, grandparents, people who love action, people who love romance, and even people who don't care about superheroes at all. That's why movie superheroes often become emotional, melodramatic, moral, and family-friendly. Their powers are simplified, their stories are softened, and their personalities are shaped to fit the expectations of a broad audience. They must be relatable, safe, and easy to understand. But Indian comic book superheroes? They don't have these limitations. Comics are powered by imagination. They can be darker, more violent, more mythological, more complex, and more experimental. A comic artist doesn't worry about budgets or censorship. They can draw cosmic battles, multidimensional travel, thousands of snakes attacking at once, astras exploding across universes, and villains who are psychologically terrifying. That's why Nagraj feels more intense than Krrish, Dhruva feels more strategic than Flying Jat, and Doga feels more brutal than any movie vigilante we've ever seen. Budget is another major reason. Movies depend on VFX, but comics depend only on creativity. In a comic, you can show a hero lifting a mountain or fighting a demon army without spending a single rupee. But in movies, every explosion, every creature, every cosmic effect costs money. Indian studios often avoid risk because superhero films require massive investment. So movie superheroes end up with toned-down powers, grounded stories, and limited world building. Shaktimaan's cosmic abilities, for example, were simplified on TV because the technology of that time couldn't support the full scale of his powers. Meanwhile, comic heroes like Bokal or Parmanu operate on a completely different level of imagination. Censorship also shapes movie superheroes. Films must pass strict guidelines: no extreme violence, no disturbing imagery, no controversial villains, no heavy political themes, and no deep religious symbolism. Comics don't face these restrictions. They can explore mature themes, brutal fights, psychological trauma, and mythological wars without worrying about censorship. This gives comic creators far more freedom to push boundaries. So when you put all of this together, the answer becomes clear. Indian movie superheroes and Indian comic book superheroes feel different because they were born from two different worlds. Movies are limited by budgets, censorship, mass appeal, and Bollywood storytelling. Comics are powered by imagination, mythology, creativity, and universe building. Both are amazing in their own way. Both have shaped India's superhero culture. But they will always remain two separate universes, one grounded in cinema, and the other soaring through limitless imagination. And as India continues to evolve in filmmaking, VFX, and storytelling, maybe one day these two worlds will merge. Maybe one day we'll see a cinematic universe where Shaktimaan stands beside Nagraj, where Krrish teams up with Dhruva, and where Indian superheroes finally unite on the big screen. Until then, the difference between movie heroes and comic heroes will remain one of the most fascinating contrasts in Indian pop culture.